Hi everyone, so today I thought I would do a video, just quite a light and airy video today because I've had a lot on my mind. If you do follow me on social media, you probably will know by now that my mum passed away a few weeks ago. It was at the start of May. So it's been a little while now, but my head's still not in the right place. It's just been really tough, and it's one of the hardest things I've gone through, and I'm just trying to take my mind off it by doing things like YouTube. Especially now, it's harder to do things to take my mind off it because the lockdown is still in force and nowhere's open really. There's not really much shops open or restaurants or bars, so really YouTube is an escapism that I have at the moment. So I don't want to talk too much about it. I will talk more about what happened to my mum when I'm ready. She didn't die of coronavirus, because I know that a lot of people are worrying about that at the moment, and that is affecting a lot of people's lives at the moment. But it was another reason that she passed away. But I'm just trying to stay strong and just stay there for my family, just be there for my sister and my dad, and just so that we can just be there for each other. But yeah, I just thought I would do a YouTube video today just to talk about something else, and just to kind of be a little bit of a distraction for me, just to kind of put my mind on other things. So today I thought I would do a video talking about being transgender in Scotland. This is something that people have asked me occasionally. If they're from a different part of the world, they're just a bit curious what it's like being transgender in Scotland, in this part of the world. LGBT rights in other countries and different areas of the planet do interest me as well. I'm always interested to hear about what it's like to be transgender or gay or lesbian in different parts of the world. So I thought I would share my experience today and chat a little bit about what it's like being transgender in Scotland. So in general, people are really friendly and tolerant of transgender people, especially now in 2020. There is a lot of laws to protect transgender rights. We get access to medical services, hormones and things like that we need. So it is a really good place to be transgender. I live in Glasgow, which is the biggest city in Scotland. It's also one of the biggest cities in the UK. I think it's probably in the top 5. It just means that, people are just friendly and accepting of the fact that you're transgender. It's rare to get abuse these days. I'm lucky enough to pass quite well most of the time, so people don't really generally know I'm transgender, or at least they don't tell me that they know if they do know. But generally in Scotland, especially the big cities, people are accepting. I would like to know what it's like in smaller towns and remoter areas of Scotland. If there is anyone who's transgender in those areas, please let me know in the comments what your experience is. Because I've not really travelled too much in Scotland. Usually it's just been day trips or little weekends away. I've never really spent a lot of time in a different part of Scotland, so I can only really say what my experience is like in the Glasgow area. I think although people are very accepting of trans, it's more so a tolerance. I think that sometimes people can be a little bit reserved with us, so I would probably like to see a bit more of people just including us in things. I'd say that people's acceptance of gays and lesbians is a lot more higher than trans at the moment, because it's really rare to come across anyone being homophobic, and if someone is homophobic they would get shot down and just given abuse by the majority of people for being that way. So it's really frowned upon to be homophobic. But in sort of the trans area, regarding transgender people, online I do sometimes see quite a lot of abuse directed towards transgender people. Like if there's an article about us, people in the comments can still be quite transphobic, so we're definitely not like on the same level as gay people when it comes to acceptance. As I say, there is laws to protect us, you know, we can't have any discrimination. It's against the law for people to discriminate against us. If we're trying to get a property or trying to buy something in a shop, it's against the law for people to discriminate against us. Personally, I've not really had to use this law, but again, it's hard to say because sometimes, you know, unless someone is outwardly transphobic or throws transphobic abuse at you, it can be hard to say if that person has been maybe a bit horrible to you because they somehow know you're trans. So if I'm correct, I think at the moment you have to get a note from a doctor to legally change your gender in Scotland at the moment, but they are thinking about bringing in a self-declaration process. I do think that people should be able to change their gender legally without any medical intervention, because some people maybe don't want to have surgery. There's a lot of trans people that don't want to have surgery. There could be some people that don't want to take hormones. Like hormones are really good, but you know, there could be a certain case of why someone doesn't want to take hormones, because they do have side effects. So I really don't think people should be forced to take pills or have surgery to legally be the gender that they feel like inside. But as I say, in general, Scotland is a really good place to be transgender. I haven't really lived in any other part of the UK or that to really talk about if it's better, but I do know that Scotland was one of the first areas of the UK to have laws, laws to protect transgenders. Even the gay marriage was legal in Scotland, I think, before England. I could be wrong on that, but I do know that we're usually the first to have these like laws, and then England bring them in later. So it is a nice place to be transgender. I think if people were a bit more accepting of trans people and just kind of getting to know things from our point of view before judging us, that would make it ideal. But overall, like, people are friendly and nice. Okay, so before I go, I just want to give a shout out to two of my patrons who are on the diamond tier on my Patreon page. So it's Andor Henzes and Daniel Pennyket. So thank you so much for subscribing to my Patreon. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon as well, you will get a shout out on my next video. I do have a lot of different levels on it, so if you just want to have the basic one, that's fine. And also, if you weren't comfortable with your name being shouted out on a video, you could let me know that as well. Patreon is a really fun way for me to share some things with people and just to really help build my channel, because I plan on getting better equipment. At the moment, I'm actually using a kitchen roll holder as a tripod, along with like the little stick on top of it, just to get the right height, because my tripod is only like 20 or 15 centimeters high, so I need to like have something under it. So as I say, Patreon, I'm really thankful for everyone that subscribes to it. The money I'm going to use to help me build my channel and just get better equipment. So I'm really grateful if anyone wants to subscribe to that. Usually as well on my Patreon, I will put stuff on there before any other social media, so you'll be the first to get to see things. And also there's extra pictures and videos that I don't put anywhere else. So yeah, I'll leave the link in the description box for my Patreon. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on what I spoke about. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!